Hey guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today, and today, as you can see, I had to take apart my old keyboard and take a look at it. And the reason why is it quit working. I took a look, there's a little bit of corrosion going on near the top. As you can see, I also cut out the old wire that was on here because it was pretty twisted up just from years of use. I can't even remember how old this keyboard is. I think I built it, or got it, when I built my computer like 2 builds ago, which is probably at least, I want to say 5 to 7 years ago now. No, 7 years easily, because this PC is almost 2 years old. It's got the 1080 Ti in it. Anyways, so as you can see, this one did very well. It was the Mech 5 Levitron. It was a really cool little one. Had the volume gadgets up here. Had these little attachments. You added the numpad. Had another spot if you wanted to add another piece here. Had a piece that slipped on here, and it was kind of like shaped like a rifle barrel, but it had like a few little switches that were up here for macro keys for if you're doing like a sword fighting game. If you hit this one, you would do your sword skills, and you could have these ones as well as your F1s and everything like that. Really cool setup, but she finally bit the bullet. Lasted longer than the mouse because I had the mouse as well, but that went. So I bought the Razer mouse. Kind of wishing I would have bought the Asus mouse because then everything would be on one controller, because I have an Asus Republic of Gaming motherboard. So that uses the Armory instead of Aura. Aura was the old one, which again, during this process, we're going to have to get that. Let's jump to this. The other thing, which I'm sure you can see, this is like 8 years old. My old disgusting mouse pad. So what did I go ahead and buy? Well, I bought the new mechanical gaming keyboard, Republic of Gaming version of the Flare. I'm going to pop that open. I'm going to pull everything out. I'll do an unboxing here in a second. But first thing we're going to unbox is I bought the Republic of Gaming sheath as well. So that way we can put that down underneath the keyboard and everything, get rid of that old ugly mouse pad and protect our setup down below. I can't wait to actually have a game again. I've been using Windows Virtual Keyboard. So give me 2 seconds and let me get this ready. You gonna help me do this? Are you sure? Can you hold the camera for me? Here, you operate the tripod. I'll just click you in there. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is pet the dog. Just that. Make sure she's not going to sag on us. Grab your handy dial and the Lysol wipes. Grab one of them, or whatever you have. Maybe you don't like one-time use things. I don't know. A lot of people don't. What we're going to do is make sure everything is nice and clean. Feel for any bumps, because if you feel and you really feel any bumps, which I do, feel a few of them. I just like to use my nail. Perfect. What we're doing is we're just gonna wipe this off. Not really to kill the germs, but to get rid of any foreign materials that have been sitting on your desk, maybe under there. Very important. I was like, why is he showing us cleaning our desks? Because cleaning your desk is important. If something's high with alcohol, should clean up real quickly like. Ooh, I haven't done that in a while. You can tell. But, yeah, just get everything while you're here, right? Especially anything glossy. Gloss just shows everything. I'll get my speakers and stuff later. You can lift your monitors and stuff if you dare. But, alright. After you do that, give it a second. And you can see it's nice and disgusting. It's always good to wipe it off now and then. Ain't that right, Meeks? Hey! Just trying to eat my screwdrivers. Okay. Next thing. This. Just gonna pop this open. The squeaking is my dog. What is in the package? Well, just this and some card. Ooh, stickers. So you get some Republic of Gamer stickers, just in case you want them. And then you get your mat. Holy smokes, that thing's huge. All right. Oh, and silica package. Don't eat that, Mika. I'm not playing fetch with it. All right. Look at that. You can either center that, dang, that's real close, and do something like that. You can tell it's been rolled up for a while. Just needs to have some games, I guess, put through it, and it'll be fine. That looks really cool, though. I want to see how that looks on the camera. Yeah, let's move this over a little bit. That looks really slick. I'm really happy with how that looks. All right, so again, you get that. You get a silica pack, you get some Republic of Gamer stickers in there. Next thing, the keyboard. Let's open this up. All messy like, because who opens it all nice like? Now, let's go over the look. Ooh, comes in a nice package. This is the keyboard. Let's put this off to the side for a second. What a nice keyboard. Look at this cable. Right away you know the quality. The braided cabling. Some cool, they're not square. You can't be square, otherwise that doesn't look cool, right? So it's all chiseled out. Has a nice look to it. Chiseled out. Nice tips. Let's undo the twisty doodad, which I will not throw on the floor because my dog will end up chewing it, because that's what my dog does. Isn't that right, Meeks? Chew everything? And one more twisty doodad. There we go. Like I said, as soon as you feel this cable, it's thick, it's braided, and it looks decent. Holy smokes, that looks cool. Check this. It looks so much bigger on the package though. Just like my old one, all mechanical, big numbers, F1s, play, pause, stop, Windows lock. Looks like brightness. And I'm gonna set this up to volume up, down for my stereo system. Look at this, such a cool piece though right here. My heat is steaming it up, but it's clear on the edge. Look at that. See if it'll focus. Come on, focus, hocus pocus. There you go. That looks so cool. Again, another look at it before we throw some lights on it. And it feels good. Like, this does not feel cheap. That's what I was worried about, is some of these keyboards, man, I was feeling them and they just feel cheap. This one, unfortunately, I couldn't even feel. I just had to buy it sight unseen, which is not like me to do, because I would really like to feel different things. Oh, here you go. This is your extender for your wrist. So you can clip this on if you see fit. Ergonomical rest for your wrists. And we got another thing here. Let's take a look. We'll take this. Make sure this is everything from our box. Yes. Away she blows. All right. This does have a way. See, I'm so used to just ripping these open, and I know that they're usually resealable, like they have a sticky on them, so you can keep everything in there. So we have more Republic of Gamer stickers. Dope. Put those off to the side. And we have another piece of glass. Deco me. I'm guessing if I had to, this might slip into, oh, see? So this one's right here and slips into here. So if you don't want to support Republic of Gamers on that side, you can get this etched out on a 3D printer and then slip it in, or put your own whatever on here. But yeah, you would 3D print this and then pull this out like that and slip in the new one with your design on it. But I don't have a 3D printer nearby, so I won't be doing that. That looks really cool though, just like that. Other things to go over with this keyboard. Well, Feels like good quality. You got Strix right here. Mine had the plugins on the side for extensions, but this one does not. But this does have an extra here. You can use this for your mouse, your webcam. If your webcam doesn't have a long one or you don't want your webcam plugged in all the time, like a lot of people, they'll just have their webcam so they plug into here. You can disconnect it when not in use. And for me though, I use my webcam for both. Let's see here. I guess if you want to use this piece, all you do is put it down like so. Yep, it just locks in right there so you have your hand guard. Feels a little bit nicer depending on the person. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna just grab these two and take care of it in any fashion you want and plug it on the back of your computer. I'm not gonna show you how to do that, but go ahead and plug it on the back. Mika, are you ready? Do you want to see it turn on? Want to see some lights? Yeah, some lights? Should we show them? Yeah, we should probably show them. Okay. So, let's fire it up. As you can see, that's all rainbowy. Let's see how these look. Ooh, Nelly. So the fun part with doing something like this, especially when you have two different softwares, is matching the colors, unless you're gonna just do rainbow. I don't know, it just depends on what you're gonna do. All right, I'm gonna quickly log in here. There's the Jeep. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is go on to Google Chrome. And you're gonna wanna look up, or you can even put it in here, just the ASUS. ASUS, you can type in the utility, whatever you want. You can see I was looking up different things for my motherboard. We'll do ASUS Armory. There it is, or just Armory instead of the crate. And then all you're gonna do is Armory 2. Go here. And I believe you can just download this right from here. Oh, what? Custom vinyl stickers. So this is a cool thing. This is a thing on, this I just magically got onto. You can buy some stickers to throw on here, and then you can have your custom decal if you want a whale, I guess, or a kitten, or other things in the corner. You can do some cool designs. Oh, that's neat, eh? Sorry guys, Mika ate my battery. Mika, why would you do that? Mika, look, now she's trying to eat me. All right, Mika, I have to get back to the video. Come on, come on. Can we just get back to the video first? I'll give him as much scratches as you want. Okay, back to the video, Mika. Please. So, if we're going here, all you gotta do, you can go to the Windows App Store and take a look under Explorer or whatever you want to do. But what the app that you need is, if you start to type it here, it should pop up. Just put in Armor. For me, see how it shows it, Armor Crate app. Hopefully for you, it just pops up as well, but you open it up. After you open it, it might take a second to load. As you can see. And it's gonna want you to go to your different devices. See, there's our keyboard, there's my motherboard. If you have other things, you can click it and do it. Now, I'm gonna click on my keyboard. And the first thing it's gonna do is pop up if this is the first time you plugged in with an update. Now, I've already clicked it. I didn't realize that my camera wasn't running because Mika was, well, eating my battery. And so the next thing we're gonna do is quickly restart our computer, and then we'll do our profile. After you're done, you can just go here. Type in Armor again. Click open the app. You can even pin it to the start if you want. Might be easier for you. Depends on how many times you're gonna be changing your colors. Look at that. It actually looks pretty darn good. But let's do some stuff. Click here. Do the flare. So I think the first thing we want to do is I want to do aura sync. And we want to sync everything. I want to sync this too. Let's see if it does sync right away. Look at that. It's breathing red, just like the inside of my case. Pretty neat. The reason why I went with red theme, of course, is because of anyone that has the MSI Twin Froze or 1080 Ti knows that it's a red and black card. So I did a red and black build. So once you have this opened, one thing is if you have these all synced up, you won't be able to change certain colors. So the two I would leave synced are these two. Leave those synced up if you'd like. Now you see that the ROG Strix flare is not, and I would leave that separate. The reason why is then we can switch our profiles in a second. Once you click here, you're going to have your buttons, your lighting, and your firmware update. If yours didn't pop up with an update, make sure you do a check your update, check update, and make sure it's completely up to date. Because as you can see, they've been doing updates constantly with your keyboard, which is a good thing. Maybe updates some response times and other things. We'll give this 2 seconds here. As you can see, mine is up to date. Perfect, general. We're going to go back right here, lighting. Now again, you can do reactive lighting for when you type. So we could do that. We'll set it as, let's say, white. All right, white it is. And now, see when you hit it? See how it does that? Pretty neat, eh? Raindrops. We can set it to do white. Watch that. It just dances around your keyboard, just in case that's something you like. And then of course, other ones are quicksand. But first let's hit here, exit, current. Instead it's like a lightning show on your keyboard. It's gonna just constantly go all over the place, like lightning. Then we can also go quicksand, and look at that. It's like a splash effect. Pretty neat. You can set your different splash here if you only want it to do certain colors. LED brightness, you can dim it if you'd like. You can speed that up to a fast state. Pretty neat, eh? And then Starry Night. I actually really like this one. Check it out. Switches random keys to different colors as you go. You can also set it so it doesn't actually switch between two keys. You could set it so it's both white, we'll say. And you could, let's say we did this. Let's say it's a single we want, not a double. So we just do this. Watch this. Just randomly throws up different keys like that. Pretty neat. Other one. Ripple. After you hit a key, it shoots out from there. Rainbow. We all know rainbow. Just gonna go all the way through. Reactive we've already gone through. Color cycle is pretty easy, just cycles through all the different colors. If that is something that you want. Breathing, which we know from inside our computer case there, just breathes in and out. And then you could set the speed, you could set the brightness. And then the other last one is static. And static just means it stays one color, doesn't change. And again, this is up to you. Red is pretty common, so I might do something a little different. Like when you hit the keys, I might do one where it like goes white after you hit the key. Definitely something a little neat. So after you've done all this, we'd go to buttons. After we go to buttons, we can come up here and we can start setting each button to what we want it to be. This is good for people that might want that. And again, it's so you can click on, let's say, the escape key. And if you don't want it to be escape, you can change it. You can hit the control key to be whatever you'd like it to be. And then different things like that. Now, one thing I'm curious about, which I will have to check out, is I'm wondering about these keys up here. Oh, look at that. It already does volume. So it already knows what I want anyway. That's exactly what I want it to do. And then it's got this, which is the light on the keyboard. Quick dim settings. Lock windows. And then you've got play, pause for your music, stop, next track, whatnot. So that's all there really is to this. You've got your regular stuff here, caps lock. That's nums lock. But what about the S? Where's the super button? There must be a super button on here. I don't know how to activate the super key. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find you, super button. No, that just does that. That's cool. Maybe it's super speed. I'll have to check that out. That's pretty neat. It's all right. I'm just the noob that doesn't know what a scroll lock key is. My last keyboard didn't have it. I blame it on that. That's what I'm going with. So again, let's say we've set everything that we wanted to, or for our macros or whatever else we want to do. Everything's up to date. And I think I'm going to actually mess with the lighting a little more. I'm going to hit lighting. And I do want the reactive one. But what I want is, I like the white. I wish I could, maybe I have to do ripple. Because I want a backlight on. Like I want the backlight on, but I want it to do it when I, that's raindrop. Where is it now? Ripple. All right. I guess I could just do that. I think that's pretty neat too. I feel like I'm like super powerful when I do that. I don't know. There's too much to play with, too many options. I might just do the breathing or the color cycle. I don't know yet. There's too many options. Anyways, I hope this tutorial gave you a kind of a look at this keyboard. How do I rate it? Well, just from basic usage, I think it feels good. Like it feels good on your hands, and I'll have to play with it a little bit. I love this volume though. Like look how quick it moves. You can like go max volume right away, and it's smooth, doesn't feel grindy because I haven't had any chips yet. It's got the lights. Like I said, I would rate it 10 out of 10. The only thing that might drive someone nuts is maybe they don't want these keys to be white and they're set white. But for me, it's not a big deal because I don't mind those keys being white. Just depends on the user. But other than that, thanks again for watching. Press a little like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more.